Nintendo Labo, more like Nintendo Lamo. Am I right? Actually, I thought it was pretty cool. In fact, I thought it was pretty awesome. When I heard Nintendo was going to announce something that was for kids or for kids at heart, I instantly knew whatever it was, I was going to enjoy it. I had a feeling it was going to be something completely out of the box, pun not intended. But no one could really have guessed what it was going to end up being. For me, this is Nintendo proving that they're just about fun. It doesn't matter what it is that they make, whether it's a gimmicky console, whether it's a gimmicky video game, or whether it's a gimmicky toy, whatever it is they make, they just want it to be fun, period. And I don't know who else could get away with this. I don't think Microsoft or Sony could bring out an attachment for their system that was just cardboard and people would give a crap or even want to pick it up. But for some reason, there is magic in Nintendo. There's something about Nintendo that Disney used to have. Disney used to be magic. When I was a kid, if it had Disney's stamp on it, it was magic. Now Disney's stamp is on things like the old TV show MASH, Always Sunny in Philadelphia, Deadpool 2. There's something about Disney that's losing its magic, but Nintendo has managed to hold on to it for years. Now, for those that maybe live under a rock or have just somehow managed to not hear about whatever this Nintendo Labo stuff is, because I have seen it being shared everywhere. In fact, my friends, my people that know I love the new Nintendo system, but barely even know what the Switch is called, were sending me links to this thing like, oh crap, this is pretty cool. If you somehow haven't heard, it's a game that's coming out for the Switch that comes in a big box with a bunch of cardboard. Actually, there's two separate packs. One has a big robot that you make out of cardboard and wear it on your back and punch things in the game VR style, but not VR style. And the other one is a pack full of miscellaneous things, including a piano you can make that actually functions. Again, this is all out of cardboard. A little remote controlled car, which uses the HD rumble feature of the Joy-Cons. And for those of you that have been following Nintendo and the Switch for a while, you'll know that the HD rumble is a really cool feature in these controllers, which up until now has been used kind of cool in a few games. 1-2 Switch used it in a couple of games really well, but 1-2 Switch sucks. And this is the first time I've seen it being implemented in something that actually is like, that's cool, and you can't really do that on any other system. You use the pad to vibrate the controllers in a certain way to make this little thing move along the ground, and you can race them with other people's cardboard robots. Again, kids or kids at heart, I find things like this really cool. Here's some other things that come in that multi-pack. There's also a Toy-Con fishing rod. This is something that in the Switch's early life, I thought they are going to eventually make some kind of Joy-Con attachments that you can take off the Joy-Cons and you can attach new kinds of things. And one I thought was a no-brainer was maybe a fishing rod. Maybe you have the tablet with a fishing game on it, and one of the Joy-Cons you can spin like that, and the other Joy-Con is maybe a little bit of a hook scenario, and you can go like that, you know, kind of like a fishing rod right there in your hands. And this is essentially what I thought of, but kind of better because it's an actual fishing rod just made out of cardboard. A Toy-Con house. You actually build a house and put the Switch and the controllers in it, and you can interact with the things that are happening inside this cardboard house. A Toy-Con motorbike and a Toy-Con, as I said, piano. These are all things that really only Nintendo can think of and get away with. Things that I just can't... When I was watching this trailer, it was the first time in my adult life that I kind of wish I had a kid, because I want to sit down with my kid and build these things with him, play these things with him or her. You know, whatever. Whichever one you want to give us, babe. Because, I mean, it's kind of silly as an adult now. I'm going to buy this and I'm going to enjoy it. I know I am. I'm going to fiddle around with it. I'm probably not going to spend as much time with it as I would if I was a kid. But for parents that love the Switch, this is perfect for them. Or just kids. If I was a kid and I had this, if I was a kid and I had a Switch and I could build a big cardboard robot and battle in a game, that is something that I know I would have so much fun with it. Some of my best memories of toys when I was a kid is building things. I loved Connects when I was a kid. I had this motorbike set with metal parts and you could build a metal motorbike. It's stuff like that I loved. And if you could tell me that it would interact with my Nintendo back in the day, mind-blowing. As I said, this is exciting for me because it's the magic of Nintendo, that they can put out a bunch of cardboard in another box and I would spend $80 on it. And to be honest, as much as that might seem ludicrous to some people, it does come with a game. And when you paid full retail, or a lot of people paid close to full retail for 1-2 Switch, which was an abomination, this looks like something that's actually fun. It's an actual game, comes physical. You just so happen to have all of this stuff that you can build around it that's made out out of cardboard, and it's only 80 bucks. I actually expected it to be a little more when I heard about this. Again, taking into consideration the price of a lot of Switch games like 1-2 Switch, I thought, great, we're gonna be paying for the game, and then for all the bits and the pieces, you're gonna be over 100. When I found out it was 70 and 80 for these packs, I actually thought, damn, that's not bad. Another thing that's really exciting is this is one of them things that's gonna sell. For me, I look at this and I see something like Wii Fit, the possibilities there, that this can blow up, get huge. Every kid is gonna want one, every parent's gonna want one for their kids. It's more than just a game. As fun as it looks and as much as I wanna fiddle around with it, it gets you creative, it gets you thinking. It's actually a good thing to buy your kid. If he already has a Switch, this is one of them things that is just inspires their creativity, which is something you want for your kid. I can see this really taking off the same way Wii Fit did. Wii Fit was all about the mentality of, it's not just a game, it's getting fit. This is not just a game, it's being creative. So it's exciting because the Switch is already doing so well. You give it something like Wii Fit, and remember, the Wii did so damn well because of Wii Fit. The Switch is already compete with the Wii sales, and now it has something that could be that next Wii Fit. I see it being something that could blow up like that. And that's great because whether or not you want it, whether or not that's something that you want, Nintendo has already proven they have the right mindset with games. Metroid, Bayonetta, Pokemon RPG, the list could go on and on and on. They already have the right mindset for hardcore gamers, so insane sales like that just means more of that amazing direction for the rest of us. So whether or not you're on board with this, whether or not you think it's stupid, trust me, this is going to be a great thing. And finally, I go back to that magic of Nintendo. It's just one of them things where they made bowling and like those Wii games for elder people, so old people can have fun. They make these kind of games so kids can have fun. They make games like Metroid 4 so people that were kids playing Nintendo can have fun now in their 30s and their 20s and their 40s. And they make games now for people in their 30s, 40s that are brand new games so they can have fun. Nintendo is just about fun in whatever way they can give it, whether it be games or toys or playing cards or whatever it is. And that's why Nintendo makes me so happy. That's why I get so excited for every little thing they announce. And that's why I dedicate half my damn life to the company. But guys, what do you think about Nintendo Lamo, however you pronounce it? Let me know down below if you're excited for it, if you think it's stupid, if you think it's stupid, or if whatever. Just let me know down below. Like this video, subscribe, because I appreciate it when you do. It really helps, and we become best friends. And I'll see you guys in the very next video. It's just cardboard, I don't get it.